today. From Levi's Stadium in Santa Clara, California, it's the NFC Championship game. We'll see Brock Purdy and the San Francisco 49ers versus Dak Prescott and the Dallas Cowboys.
It was a frequent sight in the 80s and 90s, and it's continued on till today. Playoff football in the Bay Area as we welcome you to Levi's Stadium in Santa Clara. Coming up, a battle to represent the NFC in this year's Super Bowl, and we've got a potential classic in store, as it'll be the Dallas Cowboys taking on the San Francisco 49ers. Hello, everyone. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. The postseason continuing here on EA Sports, and man, it is electric in here, and it should be conference championship time.
I don't know about you, but my butterflies in my stomach, they have iron wings in this one. And every guy I've ever talked to has all said the same thing. This game, the conference championship game, may have more intensity than even the Super Bowl because you know what the stakes are. You're trying so hard to get to the big game that this is the one that's the real challenge.
Time for Dak Prescott and the Dallas offense to go to work. Prescott, of course, the former fourth-round pick in 2016 out of Mississippi State.
And we can talk all we want about football being a team game and leaning on different parts and aspects in order to get it done. And that's entirely true during the regular season. Some weeks it's the defense, the special teams, running the football. But in the playoffs, all the pressure reverts to the quarterback, and he has to play well and play at a really high level in order for his team to win.
Ball on the 30. They'll come up with a 2nd and 5. From the shotgun, it's Prescott. And the Niners get there and bring him down. With Nick Bosa so quick on the outside, he gets in there to bring him down. But just 2 plays in, and Charles already their first sack defensively.
Yeah, how about that? That didn't take long, did it? And now they look at 3rd down, and that's another time to try and go and get the quarterback too.
So now an early 3rd and 10 here on their opening drive. Here's Prescott. And pressure coming, and they got him once again. Nick Bosa, 2 plays in a row now that he has gotten in there for the sack, and it brings up 4th down. What a great job getting pressure here on the first drive. 3 plays and already 2 sacks.
And that pressure has been intense right from the beginning, and I'm telling you, if they don't make an adjustment in play calling and protection, it'll go from intense to relentless.
On 4th down, here's Brian Anger now to kick this one away. And taken right at the 35. A pretty good punt there, but also a nice return of 12 yards. And out will come the offense as they take over. So here are the Niners now to get their first drive. Leading them out, someone who took the league by storm last year is the most famous Mr. Irrelevant ever. From Iowa State, it's Brock Purdy.
And there's a word that constantly gets thrown around with this guy when you talk to anyone in the building. Potential. They are sky high on what they believe he can grow into in the role of a starting quarterback. In addition, there are plenty around the league who think that as well. And years from now, he can still be leading this offense out.
Again, they run. Again, it's McCaffrey. And he's dropped just before the line to gain. 4-yard pickup leaves him with 3rd and 1.
When you find that kind of yardage, you couldn't be more confident as a ball carrier. And guess what? You're going to go back and tell your offensive coordinator, I'd like to keep carrying it, thank you.
They'll try and run here with Mostert. And he's able to get the first before he's taken down at the 36. A strong 8 yards will keep this drive rolling. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Now a give, right side McCaffrey. Nothing doing. Barely able to muster a yard to hit the 35. Well done to sniff that out defensively. He had it diagnosed pretty quickly.
I love that description because diagnosed is perfect on that one. Read his keys, made the play, and he couldn't even get going moving the football.
Yeah, he's able to get most of what he needed on the carry there. 7 yards on the gain, and it's 3rd and 2 now. They run out of the shotgun with Mostert. And he will have a first down at about the 21-yard line. It's a 7-yard gain and good enough to move the chains. All runs on this drive so far. It's 1st and 10. From the shotgun to McCaffrey. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on 2nd down. A run with Mostert up the middle. And he's stopped after a gain of 1. Not enough. Still a yard to go on 3rd down. When we talk about defenders, specifically linebackers, keeping their eyes in the right spot, he had that eye down the entire time.
And you know that's not easily done because they throw a lot of misdirection at you. They try and fool you and get your eyes in the wrong place. But you're right about that one. He correctly figured that one out and made a really nice play.
They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. Here's Mostert. And across the goal line, into the end zone, touchdown 49ers. Raheem Mostert, a 5-yard touchdown run. And the Niners have struck first in this NFC title game. Moody good with the extra point, and it's now a 7-0 game. So that one a pretty time-consuming 10-play drive. And it was capped off by a touchdown run from Raheem Mostert. So after the made field goal by Moody, he's back out to kick this one away. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Second drive forthcoming here for the Dallas Cowboys. And a 3-and-out on that first drive. We'll see if they can do better here.
They should have a better opportunity because the nerves should be settled now. That first series, everybody goes out there, a little extra emotion. So now they get a chance to go back out and say, okay, now we're into the game. Let's go play and play as best we can.
You almost get a mulligan then on that first drive?
Sometimes it absolutely serves that way. You get a second opportunity. Nothing big happened. But then again, you didn't commit any mistakes either. Off you go.
Meanwhile, Dak's throw there caught by Gallup. That's good. The completion there for 7 yards, and that'll bring up 2nd down. After one, 7-0 on EA Sports. Started the second quarter, and it's the Cowboys in possession as they've got it with a 2nd and 3 forthcoming. And they'll get this just to the 47, 1-yard gain. Just not a whole lot of room to operate there on that carry.
No, not at all. They did a really nice job staying in their proper places and not allowing any lanes to open up.
Trying to run for it with Pollard. Well, this is not going to be enough. Was in search of 2 yards and only got halfway there.
Another down on the scoreboard, but the urge to go for it is almost irresistible here on 4th and short. Yeah, I know they're on their own side of the field.
I was going to say.
Normally I would say punt the ball away, but I'm feeling it. I say go for
it. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. Well, just 2 series in here, Charles, but everything's gone to script so far. They got a touchdown on their first drive. Their defense holds, and now they've got a chance to take a 2-score lead.
And to co-sign with you, exactly the start they scripted up. And really, that kind of start, that can set the tone for the game for them.
A handoff left, McCaffrey. And he'll get it up to the 33-yard line. 6 yards to pick up, and that's a first down. This is McCaffrey on the give. And he'll get this up to about the 40. 45 yards rushing for him now in the ball game.
But no matter how they phrase it, staying on schedule, staying ahead of the sticks, whatever you want to call it, 7 yards on first down, that fits the bill.
And he's going to have a Niners first down as he's got this up to the 45-yard line. Purdy from the gun. This one into the hands of Kittle, the tight end. And he's going to get this down to the 35-yard line. A good pickup there of 20 yards. So from Cowboy territory now, here's 1st and 10 at the 35-yard line. 7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave them with a 2nd and 3. Up the middle they go with Mostert. And he's able to get it down to the 25-yard line. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a 1st down.
Sometimes I get almost mesmerized watching these runners who have great vision. You know, those eyes that carry their feet to open spaces, make people miss. I just love watching those guys go to work.
And not much of a hole there as he gets it down to about the 24-yard line. From the 24 now, here's a 2nd down and 9. This time they'll throw it. Here's Purdy. Open man is Samuel, complete. Give him a gain of 5 on the completion. And that'll bring us to a 3rd and 4. 2 minutes remain in the first half of this NFC Championship. This now a 3rd and 4. Now Purdy. He'll drop it off to McCaffrey. Well, this is going to depend on the spot, but it's not a very generous one. He looks to be about a yard or so short. And no field goal try here from the red zone. Offense out there. They'll go for it on 4th. They'll run with a fullback, Juszczyk. And he's able to pick up the 1st down before he's tackled right at the 10. Shotgun handoff now to McCaffrey. And he's brought down. They're mounting a nice drive here. Good chunk of yardage there again. O-line, they've been solid this drive.
They have that look about them right now that says, if you do anything but run the ball behind us.
And across the chalk, into the end zone, it's a 49er touchdown. It's a 1-yard touchdown run, and the 49ers go up by 2 touchdowns. Moody good with the extra point, and that'll make the score 14-0. So that one a 13-play drive in total. And the last play on the drive, the touchdown run from Christian McCaffrey. So following the touchdown, here's Moody back out to send it away. And this will not be brought out. It's a touchback. The Cowboys about set to take over on offense. And Charles, we'll see what they can do here. Not a ton of time left, but enough certainly to get points out of this drive, and they need them right now because they're trailing.
Yeah, and this is exactly why you practice a 2-minute drill all through camp and at least one practice each week before a game. A minute left, more than enough time to string a few completions together, reach the end zone, and then make that walk back to the locker room just a little more animated.
A 2nd down throw for Prescott. Swinging this out for Pollard. Yeah, he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. That'll go as a pickup of 32 on the catch and run. So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for 1st and 10. Here's Prescott. He finds his man, complete. It's Ferguson. The Cowboys going to use their 2nd timeout now, as the stoppage will come with a little under a minute to go in this first half. 2nd down and 4. Prescott looking for Cooks, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Fred Warner. And into the end zone. A pick 6 for the 49er D as they score the touchdown. Now Moody for the PAT. And it is now 21-0. So the defense creating some points, not only getting the interception, but then returning it to the end zone for the pick 6. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6, and now the kick is away. And no thought to bring this one out. He'll just go down to a knee, and they'll take over at the 25. The Cowboy offense going to head out now late in this first half. And with a 3-score deficit staring them in the face, they might have to press the issue here and try to get points out of this drive. And this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30. Now they got to get to the line quickly. Looking to throw. Prescott. He's going to find Gallup here complete. And he gets this up across the 35 before he's out of bounds. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Prescott to throw it. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. And they will only muster a yard here to the 38. The Cowboys signal for their 3rd and final timeout as the clock will stop with 20 seconds to go in the first half. 2nd down, Prescott. A short one there taken in by Ferguson. So 5 yards here, 5 on the play. And now we've got a 3rd and 4. Yeah, who has time for a halftime show with a trip to the Super Bowl on the line? Let's get back to it. The Hallis Trophy still hangs in the balance as the second half now underway in the NFC Championship game. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. And I think here with the lead, CD, they have to resist that temptation of kind of looking ahead. Would you agree?
Absolutely, I would agree, because they know the stakes. They know the winner of this game goes to the Super Bowl. And this one, it's fought from over. They were the better team in the first half, but they do know that they're facing their toughest opponent of the year. And they've got to be prepared for them to fight it out all the way and add a few extra wrinkles in the second half as well. They need to stay on guard.
73 yards for him on the ground now as he has been terrific here this afternoon. On 2nd down, Mostert. And he'll get it down on the play to the 37. A gain of 5, good enough for the 1st down. In motion right, Debo. He's going to handle it on the touch pass. Oh, and that is well read defensively. A great job of setting the edge, and that little touch pass is going to turn into a loss. So after the loss of a yard, they'll look to push forward here on 2nd down and 11. Purdy looking to throw. Completes it to the tight end, Kittle. And he's going to have another 1st down here as the tackle's made at the Cowboys' 25-yard line. Back to the ground attack here. It's McCaffrey. And he is brought down at the 22 after a gain of 2. And it brings up 2nd down.
They're in a pretty good spot right now with a convincing lead. I think this is where they put on the boxing gloves, start to try and pound them into submission.
And the offensive line, they've controlled this game. I don't see why that trend would change now. And he's got 4 down inside the 20 to the 18.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here because they're playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time, and making it work.
Yeah, this pass broken up. Excellent coverage there on 3rd down, as that was not an easy one to hold on to. Well, the offense is not leaving the field. They're going to stay out and go for it on 4th and 3. Purdy. That is caught. Touchdown. Juwan Jennings. An 18-yard touchdown grab. And the 49ers continue to show why it pays to play at home in the postseason as they add on to their lead. Extra point try now for Moody. It's good, and they stretch their lead to 28-0 now. A good drive that time as they go 9 plays in all. And it's polished off by a touchdown for San Francisco. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. A CD, they certainly know the hole that they face as they begin the second half. Now a clash of bodies here, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Fred Warner, and his guys are going to take over at the 31-yard line. So 1st and 10, and if they score on this drive, might have to start digging in our second half blowout material. Now Samuel. Marquise Bell in on that stop.
Well, that's not a run that's going to make any of the highlight tapes, but they've been moving it well all game on the ground. This is another one that keeps them moving forward.
On 2nd down, McCaffrey. And just good downhill running there as he'll take this to the 15-yard line. 1st down, San Francisco. The pickup, 14 yards. They stay on the ground. McCaffrey again. He's taken down at the 7 after a gain of 7.
Yeah, another good run there. He's been such a big part of their success here this afternoon. And that last carry, it puts him over 100 yards now for the day.
They hand it off to Mostert. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. He'll lose a yard on the play, so now they need 3 yards on 3rd down. Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first. Purdy on 3rd down. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And I don't think he got there, no. He's short by maybe a foot, maybe. Call it 4th and inches. Needing the tough yards, they run it with their fullback. And he won't have the touchdown, but he will have the 1st down as he's tackled at the 2. McCaffrey will score. Touchdown, 49ers. Just power football there. Down near the goal line. Give it to him. He's able to push his way across.
Yeah, they went heavy there. Sometimes you have those big offensive linemen come in, have to report like they're eligible. But all they're doing is getting a good stance, blocking, and getting their runner across the goal line.
So here's Moody back out there now to send this one away. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. Well, we're still in the 3rd quarter, so there's some time to kind of clean this up and make it look more respectable now. Or win, that's probably gone out the window, Charles. But I don't know. Do you look at this as a time to just improve and maybe start to look towards the future?
I think you have to find something to play for, something to grasp onto until the clock runs out. But, Brandon, we've been around this game a long time. This is an outlier. You don't get many blowouts like this no matter how the game looks on paper going in. This one has turned out to be everyone's worst nightmare realized.
Meanwhile, Prescott's throw pulled in by Tolbert. So they accept the penalty, of course, and push the offense backwards a bit. Prescott now on 2nd down. That is caught by Lamb. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. His first catch in this NFC Championship game, and it's a 1st down. Now Prescott. Here's a screen now for Pollard. A nice little screen. They get 6 on 1st down.
Good call there on 1st down. And, Brandon, I'm getting better over the years and not screaming out, screen, screen, screen with my defensive training. They want to keep those pass rushers honest, and they did so there, and they wind up picking up positive yardage.
Pollard here once again, back-to-back catches. And they're well past midfield, just a yard or 2 shy of the 40. A good-looking drive for the Cowboys so far. It's a 1st down. They'll throw again. Prescott. And that throw behind his man. He missed him. Incomplete. now a 2nd and 10. Throwing, Prescott. They'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. And he got blown up. Losing yardage on the play back at the 44. 2 yards the loss, and now 3rd and 12. We'll see what they have drawn up here. A little bit behind the line. 12 yards needed to gain a 1st down. Ball had his hands on it, couldn't bring it in. Pretty symptomatic of how this game's been going.
And that's another play that's painted the picture of this game overall. It's been a blowout. It's been continually fueled by big turnovers and stops for one side and an inability to advance the ball from the other.
And that is no good. And they will remain well behind. A tough day for this offense continues. One of their best chances to get on the scoreboard there, couldn't do it.
Yeah, it's not looking like it's going to happen for them today, does it? I mean, opportunity after opportunity, play after play has gone against them the entire game. They probably feel a little bit like Schlepp.
And he will go down. A Cowboys sack. Micah Parsons. Credit him with a sack as he buries him for a loss of 10. And the job becomes twice as difficult now. After the sack, it's 2nd and 20. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on, 3rd down. Well, up big here in the 4th quarter, up really big. That pass and incompletion, I don't think they needed the completion, but Charles, this is an offense right now that they're just having fun. They're clicking on all cylinders.
Yeah, you're right. They didn't need a completion. They certainly don't need any more points, but they're not going to turn them down. They're going to continue to run what they have in their playbook, and they still want to run it efficiently.
Here comes the 49ers punter now. Always a good sign when your first punt comes in the 4th quarter. That'll be a 41-yard punt, just 1 yard on the return. And the Cowboys will be backed up to start the drive. They'll have it 1st and 10. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And their dream of a Super Bowl berth so close 3 quarters ago, but obviously starting to slip away if it hasn't already. They need points here and in a hurry. A good position to be in here, 2nd and inches. To throw is Prescott. He gets it to Cooks. And he's taken down but able to slip across the 35. His first catch in this NFC Championship game, and it's a 1st down. Prescott now. Oh, he dropped it. And that's pretty indicative of the way this one's gone. Here's 2nd and 10. Play action now. Prescott. This is caught. It's Cooks. And this will move the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the 49ers' 44-yard line. So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive. Prescott yet again. The short one there taken in by Ferguson. It'll be a gain of 5, and it'll be 2nd down. One thing I think that's safe to say defensively, the tackling's been really good.
And because of that, it's been very, very hard for them to move the ball because you're not getting the benefits of run after catch. They're tackling them almost on the spot. That means you have to run extra plays, harder to move it.
Now Prescott. He finds his man, Pollard. 5 yards on 1st down, but now just a 1-yard pickup there on 2nd. Again, he'll drop to throw. He's letting it fly for Cooks. And that is going to be pulled in one-handed. Wow. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. Out of the gun, here's Prescott. Feeling the pressure here and taken down. A sack back at the 7. To Sean Gibson. Give him the sack on the safety blitz. Now from the 7, here's 2nd and goal. They'll look to throw here. Escaping the pressure right. And the stop will come inside the 5 at the 4. They'll wind up with positive yardage. It's a gain of 3, but now it's 3rd down. And Prescott, his 3rd interception. Picked off by Diamador Lenore. To the end zone, a pick 6 for the 49er D as they score the touchdown. Now Moody for the PAT. Now this one was over a while ago as they just add on to their big lead. A heck of a play there defensively, getting the interception, navigating his way into the end zone for the touchdown. Igbenogany elects not to return it. The football will come out to the 25-yard line. The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. And let's face it, this drive is not going to have any bearing on this game, but it's kind of important for one reason, isn't it?
It certainly is. You got to get points. And, okay, all right, I'm being facetious here. But you get points, you feel a little bit better about yourself as you move on to the next one.
One last shot now for Prescott. And down he goes. The 49ers get there. The 49ers are going to the Super Bowl. As we sign off here, we thank you for watching. Good night, everybody.